a bit odd because there's not a huge amount of dive, and this feels much more like front to back style from Fnatic. So the Nocturne kind of just feels like more to cause chaos in a fight that's just going to go toe to toe.
Before we get into the matchup, which will naturally be bot lane focused, a brief look to the top side to celebrate Mr. Oscar Renan himself. It wasn't too long ago he joined the league. Now 200 coming in, looking fresh, a hot 100 for himself. So shout out to both those players. I think both of them have been through ups and downs. The full stack on the tier is going to be pretty significantly delayed now at this stage.
It's also the fact that you can't reset and get out of this lane, right? Like at 4 minutes so regularly we see these lane swaps, so if you're in a bit of a bad time, you can 20 investment to Oscar in it.
And now we saw earlier Upset and Mickey get themselves an advantage in lane, use that control the map. Can they do the same here?
There, Jun isolated, however. Chase coming from Razork does get clipped by the stun. Jun leaps out, and they're going to be all right. Isma now ready to follow, forcing the flash. Mickey needs to get the hell out of there. That's the ult he used. Poby also just going to try and slide and glide out. Jackie's
with that early kind of picked up, as you said, Drakos, but Fnatic again, you can already see Oscar and back right away from Lot in that top side. Knew that he might need to TP into this play. Fnatic using that to the advantage.
No, a buffer on the knockup, but we'll walk away.
He's just holding on to a skill point for that ult. You mentioned that earlier, but worth noting that again, Jackie's can put it into that and still cast the ultimate. Here he goes.
Here he goes. Nocturne ult now coming out. Razor caught on the wrong side, but Poby moving into position. Good equalizer here for the fight, but Isma an excellent ult to respond. Now blocking so much of the incoming damage. Oscar caught out in trouble. Poby trying to fire back, but a perfect flick from Jackie's. Poby sends a packet under the tower, but it's too damn late. GX picking up 2 kills.
Jackie's holds on to the point in the ultimate and casts it at the right time to use the semi-global. GX
get to your potential team fight, which is why I think Fnatic kind of need to hold on to this river control as Isma spots out Razork.
Goes in on Razork instantly. Razork probably just dead here. Mickey trying to find the retreat. Razork on the way out. Charm coming in from Mickey just in time. Razork still retreating, but Mickey probably going to have to pay the price. Wants to dash out, and that's the feat of warfare to the side of GX. GX, bloodthirsty, not afraid to just force.
And that one control ult we highlighted, it was there the entire time, giving them the info to know how many numbers were coming to the play. That will open up. Fnatic are going to get themselves early 3rd dragon here, though, and that's not bad for them. We're talking a lot of good things about GX, but we did say, I mean, it was Finn had a great phrase for it. 2 dragons is a little bit of a warning. 3 dragons is a threat. Fnatic could use a soul later into the game.
Not enough threat to scare them off of mid, however. Isma's now looking to kick the fight off. Does get locked up. Ulti forced out, redemption used as well. Mickey just fast enough to get out of the range of that seismic shove, and GX keeping pressure up, but it's definitely not from an entertainment standpoint.
Whoever cooked that up over in the right game there, like you know we wanted blood.
How do we make an objective perfectly designed to embarrass European teams? Anyway, Razork now kicking off on the bottom side. Jackie's so confident so many times he had the setup. Overstays, doesn't respect the Nocturne ulti, and it's a shutdown. Just enough information to confirm. Not perfect information on where everyone is. Jackie's hiding in the darkness, ready to set up. Does now get spotted. Full on 5v5. Fnatic, how much are they willing to commit to try and contest this? No smite on either support.
Oh, we flip it.
Junglers have access, going all in now. The ulti coming from this infield doesn't do a whole hell of a lot, and instantly into the backside of the fight. Fnatic finding advantage. Razork doing a ton of work. So Oscar Renan still standing, managed to split off Mickey, but it feels like that's all they're gonna get. Otacon at 3K. Will reset, but Razork blinking health bar. I don't think either side's gonna get it.
Fnatic see the green flags, the 5v5 where they can use the range, and GX were stuck on that Otacon. GX starting it and getting punished. Perhaps Fnatic will feel that sting themselves now.
Pulling back. How many of the games does MKOI do we feel like we're broken on this top side against this objective? Need to be able to play slow, need to be able to go in fast. Reset coming in for upset, but they're just getting a lead to the side of GX. The wall is there! Oh no, it's an absolute disaster! They get the Otacon! Gift wrapped! Donated, what?
But they can't thread the needle.
Yeah, I think Fnatic fans' hair gone after that one as well. I don't know what they were doing. Like, what you need to do is kind of wait
up to collapse on this, but Razork sees this something up. GX, have they overcommitted here for this one? Topside, TP now coming in. They immediately pull the trigger from the side of Fnatic, realizing they have a man advantage. Mickey now going for the charm. Follow-up is there. Isma laying down a nice ulti. Mickey stunned on the rocks on the way out. Boom! Instantly picked off. A perfect flick back from GX. Fnatic, if they walk away from this fight, they're going to lose positioning around the major. The Dragon. Upset has already started it. Is it going to cost Fnatic the Baron, however? Soul will go to Fnatic. GX, though, we'll get the Baron. We'll just extend this gold lead to about 5,000 once they grab it.
If GIANTX are able to like crack open the base, this is going to be worth this, but if they are only able to get through the tier 2s, I think it's an okay trade for Fnatic. Getting the soul is really nice for them, especially when you look at people like Razork who can get full value from it.
Razork, like still flicked, knocked back. It's going to be a lot harder to defend when you're missing a member. Ulti in from Noah might have connected, but Lot isn't going to give it the time. That's a 50-second death timer. Rob, I think a whole lot. Hard to hold on against the poke, but Fnatic doing pretty well to clear thus far. Trying to punish Jackies for potentially overextending. That Rylai slow is merciless. Is Mickey now going to look to follow up? Timing good, angle good, but it's not quite enough. Jackie's taken down. In the meantime, Jack keeping the pressure up mid, but they won't. Through mid, a single wave going to be deleted in the mid lane while this fight goes out. Fnatic losing money just to be here, but there's really no other choice. Isma on the flank. Will now finally use it. Upset, caught out, locked down. The feathers are going to fly, but where is Upset going to go? The wall's still isolating. Trying to move back the charm just in time, but Upset's completely taking on the fight. Razork moving into the Noah. Noah down, as is Razork. Isma trying to finish off Upset, and he's going to grab the kill. Poby, the last hope for Fnatic. Mickey doing what he can to protect, but Poby just doesn't have the space he needs to maneuver. Knockup from Mickey is clean. Poby continuing to backstep. Clean work as he slides out, but the rest of GX just turn. They'll take their sweet time. Happy to pick off one member at a time, but it's Oscar in from the back. Comes in with the flamethrower to get a bit more work done, and a perfect ulti from Lot. Buffers it, makes it happen, and it's gonna be Elder to the side of GX.
GX clutch the Elder fight. They managed to take out the AD carry and the jungler at the start of the fight, and yes, Noah falls, but they have enough left in the tank to go the distance.
I mean, Poby's on bot sides. They're not even trying. Like, you know, with Elder up for another minute 40, they can play off at least 2 more waves in that time. And then you've still got the Baron to play with afterwards as well. So trying to hold on to this base is just not.
A slap for GX, however, to need a 4th Baron or a 4th Dragon. They'll be happy with 2, the Elder and a single Cloud, as GX continue to push forward. They have broken open the base. Top wave moving in. Hex Flash channeled from Jun, but just threatening. Fnatic really with no front line here. It is so hard to step forward. You can see that single Mystic Shot hits onto Oscarinen. Burn as well means he loses about 20% HP, 25 now, and GX walking it in slowly but surely. Mickey the
GIANTX, 15 seconds. Can they get this last tower down?
They still have the Baron buff TXC. Whenever Noah can get the W onto tower, all he needs is a single ult, so...
Equalizer down, forcing the ult out of Isma. They're gonna need another lap. Yeah. They're gonna need another bit of time as they manage to pick him off. They can't tunnel too hard on just having the jungler. Mickey manages to find the initial lockup. Shut down onto Isma. Oh, GXC, we're so close. We're so
surely
Fnatic
it's not
overcommit.
Poby has to reset, try and catch the wave. GIANTX, this might be their moment.
Isma gonna kick the fight off, seeing that Poby isn't involved. Jun waiting as long as he can to use his ult. Upset gonna pull the feathers back. Lot now caught out. Flash back from Upset to get away from the ult, but Lot's able to backstep with the footwork. Oscarinen pushing forward. Decent chunk coming in from Noah. Shut down on the Lot. Tower coming in. Jackie, it's a backdoor. It's a backdoor. He's trying to push in. The lights have been turned off, but on who? They're going in to find the meantime. Razork flying through the air. A desperate piece of darkness to bring light to the side of Fnatic. Poby makes the difference. Razork and Oscar back to back. Hold the line. How the hell did Fnatic do it? It looked like GX had everything they needed to end the game, but they fumbled. And Fnatic stand tall.
Do they have enough to end the game, though? They have a lot of turrets to get through. The Azir is so good at killing turrets. I think they might just walk it down.
Should just end it. Are you kidding me? What is this? What? Here we are. You were here. Twitch chat, YouTube, Cadril, Rats, whoever you are, you witnessed whatever this was. And at the end of the day, I don't know what it was, but Fnatic apparently wins those, baby. Game 1, first blood, Fnatic win.
And I'll tell you exactly what it wasn't. It was not a victory lap. They could not close the game, GX, and Fnatic punished them heavily.
Noah said yesterday that throw reminded him of Fnatic last year.
Oh no, you didn't have to do it like that.
I'm curious if he's having similar thoughts right now, because this should have been a GIANTX win by every stretch of the imagination.
I just can't believe it. Difficult to play comp for Fnatic if it gets late.
Definitely is. This can be really tricky. And I think, again, we're in a situation where GX have gone for a bit more of a conservative draft. And this is one of the things I really like.
Fairly easily.
They are getting pushed in, but because of the resets and the timers, Upset still has a lead, right? They did end up getting the push on bottom side. They did rotate quicker to the top end. I'm gonna get you the classic caster.
Thank you.
Oh, great. I appreciate it.
Oh,
The went through the ulti. The perfect point combo is hard to pull off, but he might still cost his life. He dies. It was flashy. It was a montage. That's mechanic is very niche.
On this top side and looking for the dive on towards Loss. Oh, he wasn't spotted by the plant.
Dash through, Lot caught out, nom nom nom! Quick snack.
So you see GIANTX, they actually knew that this was probably a case, but don't end up spotting him on the site forward, and now GIANTX.
Oscar trying to get out, Razork spinning through them. Oscar, unafraid, but he's just gonna get shockwave, and it might cost him his life. He's now forced to flash. I think he should have been happy just walking away. Oscar clearly wasn't. Ball reattached to Isma. Razork retreating. Poby on the way up to try and protect. He also attack. But he's going to walk away from this one.
A little bit of a lapse there for Fnatic. Maybe they thought they were going to lose it anyway, but never great to give Yorick that goal. Flash forward.
Jun locked up. Phantom Undertow to follow. Knockup won't be there. Noah on the way in, but it might be a little bit too late. Flash forward, trying to execute Jun. They're going to get the reset coming in from Mickey, but now they want to back up because Jackie's on the way and they have to move into the choke. Move in, the shockwave. The rest of the team trying to go. Mickey's still living for next second. He holds over the wall to try to escape, but Isma catches him on the way out. Poby's still going forward. Noah with a blinking health bar, but he's managed to hold on now. It's Oscar in versus Lot as it was on the top side, so it is in the fight. But he can't quite get in range to finish. It's not a problem for Upset, however, as he grabs another.
The fight for Fnatic was huge there. The fact that they're able to pick off so many.
Might be a little bit late, though. Poby waiting off to the side. Jackie's does not feel too threatened yet. Again, Oscar may find an angle. Razor kicking the fight off. Lot isolated off to the side, but Razor already losing so much HP. In the meantime, Poby's finding the angle. The taunt, the ulti doesn't connect from Jackie's, and it's crucial because Upset for a brief moment is untouched. Lot trying to finish the job. Magic damage shield, not going to stop the Corki, not going to stop the Yorick. Knock up onto two from Oscar is clutch, and it's just what Fnatic needed. GX are decimated at the Dragon.
GIANTX thought they were able to take the fight, but Fnatic cut them down where they stand. They still want to keep going.
Yorick's coming up. He's not here just yet, but Fnatic, yeah, this might turn into a bit of a flip. I smell the burgers.
Noah used the Valk. Pull back from Mickey Good. Stand aside even better. Otacon picked up by the Cho'Gath. They managed to grab it. The Shockwave only connects onto Oscar. Razork sees an opportunity to step forward, but well played by Fnatic, leveraging the Cho'Gath to secure the opponent. Something to do with that. We'll just immediately walk away. Isma trying to find an engage at the same time. The map is entirely split. GX being a bit caught out here. Instant Bob comes in from Upset, and down comes the Galio, but a bit out of range as Jun is forced to retreat. One kill coming through. Mickey! Double! In the blink of an eye, they're gone! And now Fnatic, they smell blood in the water. They want a little bit more. 23 seconds till Baron. This objective belongs to Fnatic.
We would say that Pyke is just not a champion at this point in the game, but Mickey...
Yep. Nicely done now, Fnatic, as you say, Nymaera. Baron immediately taken, and 1 minute and 15 seconds until that Dragon sold for themselves as well.
Still hurt. Pretty long cooldown as Mickey keeps stepping forward. Razork debating if he wants to go in. Sweeper over the wall, dashing forward, manages to find the knock onto two. Upset immediately into the back line, and there's just no counterplay. Upset taking down Jackie. Lock getting cut down now as well. Mickey might not have even connected with the ult. He didn't have time. They died too quickly. This is an absolute slaughter.
These Cyclones from Razork have
so difficult for GIANTX. Game 1 was in your hands. Now game 2, a 10k gold lead for Fnatic. The Soul they are taking over, and for a roster.
Poby solo pushing. GX going to try to collapse in the mid lane. Isma getting the fight kicked off. Poby locked up again.
Phase rush.
Making sure he's out to safety, and Fnatic are ready to just end the game. Well played by Poby just to walk away from that one. Good thought process from GX to collapse on the member with the global, but Fnatic just don't care.
GX have used so many of their tools now, and they're in disarray.
Poke on the Lot. Lot is going to get cut down. Ulti coming out from Upset. Jun blocking the wrong way. That's not where he wants to be. Flash over the wall. Leads first into Noah. Oh, God, he's aura. It's just too much, Fnatic. Just delete him. Isma going to recall just in time to see the base crumble. Well, the game might have been quiet, but the mid to late has been dominant, all in favor of Fnatic as they move on to match point.
A celebratory ground slam for Poby, and a well-earned one. After game 1, it looks like Fnatic woke up and chose violence.
Fnatic with 3 match points against GX now. GX backs against the wall. Even after that game 1, it has got to be galling for them.
Yeesh. Pressure on. It already was for both these teams heading into the day. On the side of GX, incredibly difficult situation. You had game 1. Game 2, though, belongs to that man on your screen. I might have been a hater, but he made it work. It's Mickey.
Yeah. Oh, Piglet hiding in the side.
You just get murdered. It is completely unplayable in isolation. That said, front to backs with Vayne are really hard. She is so short range.
And you make sure that both lanes are on your side of the map, and you can start really freezing the other team off the choices who want to go towards.
Flash forward from Oscar Razork flag, the drag, nowhere for Noah to go, except for the grave. Oscar finding first blood.
Too much dive coming in onto Lot.
TP down. Lot level 5 Razork here. Isma is as well, however, on the Nidalee. Flash over, the spear doesn't quite connect. Lot now in trouble. Flag and drag doesn't hit though. He's just barely able to dash out to safety, trying to sidestep, trying to get tricky on the hook. Manages to walk away, but I don't think it's going to be enough. One more auto should do it. Oh, that's the final proc. Silver Bolts comes through. Fnatic, 4 members in bot lane.
They need the wave though. There's a lot of members of GIANTX trying to get down here. Wave makes it
Hot out. They got him killed, but there, just a massive tempo.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Lot wasn't level 6, I think, was the decider there. Is now Bo5.
Root connects, spear connects, that's the combo. Should just be a quick cleanup, but they're out of CC. Bo5 can't make it out. Isma finding the kill.
Nice job by Isma to finally find one. Jackie's managed to catch Bo5 off the back. You see Mickey
To a certain degree, just opt out of trying for these short trades and just focus on getting the creeps into the tower. But with Razork in the area, that might not be an option. They think Missy's mispositioned, but it's all a bait as Razork is here. Puts Noah in the cage, upset. More than happy to keep that trade going. Noah finally takes over to level 6, but it does not matter. Feat of warfare to Fnatic.
Noah seconds away from having his flash back up, but Fnatic knew that timer and they punish once more. GIANTX are getting nothing in this early stage, and Fnatic go for the grubs as well.
It's going to open up the grubs. Fnatic get even more gold onto this Vayne, and even less gold. Hang on, there might be a fight onto this, though, backing away.
Isma going in, Razork forced back. Golden Angus to get the slow down. Spear connects to Mickey. Mickey might be in trouble, but upset, ulting, ready to keep this fight going. Jun with the punt back. They just want to clear up this kill on Mickey. It will go to the side of Jackie's. Another spear goes forward. Mickey manages to sidestep, but the Fnatic bot lane will retreat at the cost of Razork's life.
Isma really does not want his year to end here.
Bot side though, and Lot, half HP, you've got a way to reset tower aggro. Fnatic want to look for the cross map.
Oscarinen ready for the dive. Lot can see it coming now, but the knockup starting to feel inevitable. Knockup there from Oscarinen. Immediate damage fallout coming in from Bo5. Misses one ability, but it doesn't matter because Oscarinen's ulti is there. Another plate likely to fall.
Melee front lines or even triple melee front lines can work out incredibly potently. It's going to be a tough one for GIANTX unless they can leverage that push from Noah to make plays on sides.
And while it's not like you've got something like, hang on a second,
Jackie's going all in.
offside.
Tunnel right there. Trying his best to cover it. Oscar's so patient, but Jun is on the way. Flash forward, one auto. Jun.
Get him, Jun. Well
Jun,
done.
ignite, Q, walk away.
Supportal combat. Jun drops down the sun.
Lot means they can shift down towards Dragon and chain trade objectives. GIANTX need to get a decent amount of value out of this Rift Herald so that they can spike some gold on their squad and hope that they can fight at these next couple of objectives.
See that.
Alas, it does not happen. Jackie's now with the unending despair as well as a bit of aggressive trading coming in from Lot. Really determined to try and get something back, but a nice hook coming in from Mickey. Ulti goes out, the interrupt is there. They managed to stop the ulti from coming through. Now they're going to both be in trouble. Sion right in the nick of time. He can't take out a Rift side, but he can take out just about anybody else.
The GX solo lane is to the play.
Jackie's is doing such a good job to shadow Lot and get him some resources that he needs. Now with the Rift Herald in mid lane,
Upset, exhausted, trying to zone back. Upset just chasing. Backstep is still good from Upset. It might be enough to turn, but Noah's so confident. Ulti's going, signs up with the Q. Oh, he's just dancing on them. Jump with the follow-up. Mickey on the way in, but it does not matter. Clean sides up across the board. Oscarinen trying to turn it back. Flash in. Down goes Noah. Oscarinen on the hunt. 2,500 gold ahead, but can he get another kill? GX staying just at arm's length. We only have voice lines on.
yeah.
Okay. Lot, though. Flying a little too close to the sun. Now going to try and ult over. Does not connect on the ult. Isma's on the way in with a little bit of a heal. Starting to heal up. Lot looking okay now. Dash back to safety. Noah can't save the day, but he might be able to turn it back. Oscar down! Shut down on the Simmer! That's the worst person to give the money to! And Otacon is up! GX! They're just... we say they're getting everything they want, but this time they're actually getting everything they want!
GX are on the brink hit. This is that.
so dire.
Why do top laners complain about playing this champ? And mid lane it single-handedly carries the game!
Mid laner's better.
You cannot convince me this is the Ornn of 2025.
Active sights on the Dragon. Bo5 looking for the flank.
26 flowers ahead as well. They're just so much more powerful. Again, most of the money, most of the advantage is still on Oscarinen. Going 1v1 versus Lot. Isma now coming over the wall, but Bo5 waiting behind to get some damage down. Good use of the redemption. Gonna heal up 3. Mickey standing off on the side. That's the ulti coming in from Noah, but the immediate fall just isn't there. Upset invisible, trying to finish the kill. Jump with a quick pump back, trying to save his 80, but it is not enough. Oscarinen going down under the ground, and it's Bo5 again uncontested, trying to free fire as best as he can. No one is touching the rise. The Vayne still standing. GX, it starts good, but they can't put their damage where it counts.
GIANTX are trying to play whack-a-mole, and Upset is just dodging everywhere, making sure it's impossible to hit him. Fnatic find the fight they need off the 2-item spike in the Vayne.
Isma sticking around, maybe looking for a bit of a miracle spear over the wall, but I think he'll be blocked out. Walking forwards.
Trying to finish it. Retreat with the blast cone. Oscar just trying to chunk, but again, the healing is just massive. Only grievous wounds on the team is on Jackie's. Oh, Isma going boom. They're still going to look for the knock-up, though. Knock-up there. Body block coming in from Jackie's, but Razor just goes right over the top. Noah isolated in the backside, flashing backwards, trying to beat up this front line, but he can't do much of anything. Fnatic though getting chucked lower and lower. Upset still manages to live, and down goes Noah, and that might be all that matters. Jackie's retreating. The damage just isn't there. Even the tower, not enough. His Upset is just unrelenting. Autos, silver bolts, everything being thrown down, but the zombie making the difference. His lot is there beside him. Jackie's determined to finish the kill on Razor, but he can't quite get it done. Oscar finally knocking down. One more auto, and he takes down another one!
Fnatic are keeping their dreams alive. They want to make it to Madrid. They want to make it to Worlds. And with the soul now in their back pockets, going out on top.
Wait, as we go back into live, there's a bit of a desperation Baron coming through from GX, trying to catch Fnatic flat-footed.
Razor waiting over the wall. Noah 3.5 items, has some armor pen. 7k, Jun going over the wall, going back, but they don't have enough damage. Razor still has enough time to get over. Knockout gonna go onto the Noah. He's gonna be able to spell shield that immediately out. Who's gonna get it in the end? All eyes on the Baron, and they managed to take it! Fnatic just keep coming out on top, but Noah's ready to dish out the damage. It's not enough to die. Noah's still living for an extra second. Down goes Upset. Lot lives, but it is not enough. A triple for Bo5, a perfect realm morph, and a steal from Razor to seal the deal.
There is nothing that GIANTX can do in this game. Fnatic have had their hands around their throats, and they're slowly closing them.
Razor gets the steal, Bo5 gets the triple. And probably led off today saying that GX's road ends here. He puts a final nail in the coffin.
And just won a game. What? Never mind. Good. The composition that GX are running lot. Excuse me, Isma also completely out of mana. Forced to back away now.
10 seconds left on the Baron. They will just barely manage to get this turret.
Engage going in onto Jackie's. Noah able to block the Nautilus ultimate. Razork waiting. Fnatic though. Don't want to overcommit. We'll just take the tower in mid lane. May look for a little bit more. Mickey does manage to land the hook. That's the redemption. Bo5, nice flash back. And it's Jun who's been caught out completely. Now they're descending on them like sharks. Noah for a brief moment untouched, but it doesn't matter. It might be too late in the fight. All eyes on Noah. Bo5 finds his way into the back line. Needs the damage to follow. Oscar running on the way in, but Noah's already taken down Mickey. He's looking to add another ambulance. His Razor is about to fall. Zombie Scion, not enough. Razor's still standing. GA still available. And it's all falling apart for GX. They might have found one, but Fnatic will not relent.
Bo5 breaks their ankles as Fnatic maybe look to break the game.
Isma dash over. Knock up, not going to connect. Noah doing everything he can to clear, but there's just too much damage. The flash forward, the flag, the drag, down he goes. A second life for Razor. Happy to have it, but there's no wave. Lot backstepping. The wave there for GX. Isma waiting to come over. Massive shield goes in for Bo5. Lot needs to backstep. Oscar Renin now in trouble, but finally the bot wave is here. Fnatic, do they need one more fight, or will they go for the close?
Upset's ultimate's just off cooldown. Here he goes.
Dash through, turns invisible. 3-man knockup from Oscar. They were already dead men walking, but that is indeed the final nail in this coffin. Fnatic knocking down GX, securing top 4 and their place in Madrid.
Fnatic looking confident in game 2 and 3. Phenomenal mid-game. Finding those plays where they need to win team fights and taking down GIANTX.
They do with a
3-0 over GX. KC on the horizon. Your keynote player of the series. Vote now at LEC on X. Oscar Renin upset.